right, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. To my subscribers, and if you're new, welcome. As you know, I don't get paid for this, so I would love for you to help me grow my channel. All right, so let's see what Spirit has for you today. I sort of wanted to see what's the deal with relationships. So prison, same one as the other. Okay, I do have two channels, Miss Servin, and the other one is Psychic Tarot. Okay, so someone's thinking about you and they're imprisoned with their thoughts. Okay, they are also having to look at themselves in the mirror, possibly with something sketch that they did to you. I think that they've probably been ghosted, or sort of locked up, or not being shown. Okay, but I think that they're getting ready to come forward. This can also be that someone might be going to prison, all right, or someone is like contained where they sort of don't want to be. Okay, so something about entrapment. This high honors, I think that you're going to be moving up in terms of status. All right, I think you're going to get some sort of like alchemy, or some sort of position or recognition of something. Okay, maybe something that you've been very much praying for. I don't know what that looks like. That looks like a little unicorn, dog, horse, something. Okay, and I think it's going to be very public. So this can also be if you're not going to be like formally recognized at work, or your your environment, your community. I think that in terms of spirituality, you will be illuminated, and people are going to see all the heavy duty person that you are, because I think you've had a hard time, and I think people really like treated you very poorly. All right, so I think you're a rich girl. Que rico. Envy, right? No, not really. But so wish I was you. So looks like you're a rich girl, and or possibly coming into some sort of prosperity. Okay, I think that you are very grounded and very consistent. Okay, very methodical, and so I think that that's really what's gotten you ahead. And whatever it is that you have worked very consistently and persistently with, I think is really going to get you this position. This could be government agency, some sort of hierarchy, some sort of institution where there's like a hierarchical, some sort of hierarchy. All right, this can also be government contracts, some sort of festivity that you're going to be coming into. These look like, I don't know what these look like. I think that these are like balloons of some sort. You might also be traveling to like Egypt, or some foreign like maybe like Arabic place. Okay, so some very like exotic place that you're going to be traveling to. You might also be going to like Scotland, or I don't know, like the Netherlands is coming, and possibly like England. I don't know my geography. Let me know if that's true down in the comments below. Okay, and then grief and adversity. I think somebody's been very, very much grieving, possibly their ill will, or however it is that they treated you. Someone's in despair because they've gambled, possibly like a home situation, or a relationship, or some sort of property, and I think that they lost. Okay, so I think that there's some sort of gambling problem here with this person. All right, huge changes with this person and their position. If this person is of high ranking, they it's changing to the worse. Okay, while you're elevating. So possibly what has happened, 355 on the clock. So lots of changes in terms of community and collaboration. Okay, I think that maybe you were struggling in the past, that now it's coming all to fruition, and you're going to be very much recognized. And I think that your money's coming in. And I think that this person, possibly from the past, okay, was very much well-to-do, and they're not. I think that they're doing very, very poorly. I think they're looking at like maybe some sort of like court issues in which it's going to devastate their position socially, as well as economically, as well as in community. Okay, so I think that maybe you haven't been feeling well, or possibly have had some health issues, and that's all going to get better. All right, I think you've been eating better and exercising and getting out, and I think that has really helped you. Okay, that looks like strawberry, so you're probably doing a lot of like natural fruits, cutting down on sugar. I sort of feel like this has to do with like diabetes, or thyroid. I think that's the way you pronounce it. blood pressure as well, okay? And I think that eating healthy and exercising is really going to help you. I think that you're being divinely guided, okay, into really, taking good care of yourself because of this like setback that you had in terms of health, all right? I think you probably had a lot of stress as well and probably have to do a lot of resting, all right? I do think that there's going to be a date coming in. Or if you're already in a relationship, I think that this is really going to level up. There's going to be success in love. I think it's going to be very tranquil, very like romantic, very 533. So changes in collaboration as well, but it's reversed, okay? So, and partnerships and community. But I think that you're really just going to have a good time. So this could also be a cruise or something very romantic, possibly Italy as well, like where the gondolas, I think those are called, or I don't know what they're called, not gondolas. Maybe, I don't know. So I think that that's really, or you're going to go visit a body of water, okay? But it's going to be very like picnicky type vibe, all right? Be mindful that you don't have expectations that, that are going to disappoint you. Just go with the flow with this relationship that's coming in. That's going to be absolutely incredible. And it's really going to raise your status. I feel like there's going to be a power couple here that's going to be incredible. And I think you have metamorphosized, in terms of like really transformed who you are into this incredible like empress, or, or whether you're a male, this emperor mode, okay, this king, all right? So there might be some sort of like home situation that's going to be very very tranquil, okay? There might be some sort of properties here as well, or you might be moving. Yeah, marriage card. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're going to be moving because I think you're going to be marrying. That also came out in the other read, so you're more than welcome to go see it, okay? Most definitely. I think that this has been a long journey for you. I think that your faith has really, supported you, and most definitely divine source energy, ancestors, they have all walked with you in your very long walk. If you're waiting for children or wanting children, I think children will be coming. If you had a miscarriage or lost a child, you will be having another one, and that is a reincarnation of that child, okay? You might be wanting to like maybe live out in the country, possibly like a ranch of some sort, where you're going to be very abundant and very much like together with your family, okay? I think you're going to have 2 children, or you currently have 2 children, and I think that they're going to do very well in this type of environment. I think there's 3 children, okay? You've had these children before in a different life, all right? So yeah, rich, good gentleman, okay? So most definitely this is going to be a very, incredible partnership for you. I think you guys are going to see eye to eye. I think you both, hold your own. And I think that this man is being very strategic and coming forward to you. He's also very strategic in business, okay? And as you can see, he's very well, he's very stable, okay? And he's an entrepreneur, and he has his business incredibly well. I think he has multiple properties, possibly like a little castle or like a ranch, or something that's going to be very big, okay? I think you're going to be the main person for this person, and I think you're going to start like corresponding, okay? And I think that there's going to be some sort of romance in terms of the correspondence, and I think that there's going to be some sort of like traditional correspondence, like letters and all that, even if you live in the same city. I met this woman, and she is, they're courting her. She has a boyfriend, and they're, they're older, and so they write letters to each other, and they live in the same city. So I thought that was really cute. I think you're going to be receiving gifts. I think by like December, somebody might be getting engaged or might be having another baby, okay? But there's going to be huge gifts here. I think there's a false person, as I mentioned before, that will be having some court cases, all right? There's going to be huge changes to you, and, some sort of partnership and house. Be mindful that this person doesn't come back, same message from the other read, all right? And I think that you've worked very hard to be able to get here, all right? Yeah, I think you're going to marry. All right, but I think this person also is going to have some legal issues. I think the reason it's coming up because they're going to come back to you. But you're most definitely getting unexpected money based on whatever it is that you planted. And it's going to be like you planted gold, and that's what you're going to be getting. Most definitely, some of you might be ranchers, and so there might be cows, some sort of cattle that is significant. So I don't know if it's like cattle, like time or whatever, where you go brand them and then you take them to get sold. So I think that that's coming. That's going to be very profitable. Also, maybe your crops as well. Okay. So, but most definitely there is some sort of meeting coming in and some sort of date that's going to be like out of this world and super, super romantic. And I wish I was you. Love and light. Ciao.